morning, welcome to the next podcast of Andy Collier-talks cricket memorabilia. I think you've had a good week. I've had a reasonably interesting week here this week, I have to say. And it's a lovely sunny morning here in Mitcham, so what could be better? So anyway, let's get on with what happened this week. A couple of bits I did mention last week that was going to turn up, have turned up. We're going back onto those postcards again. This one here of Tedder Beckett, we've got a bit more of a closer view there of how young Tedder Beckett looks. And there's Tedder Beckett there. That's a 1930 tour to England. Looking a lot older there, so we're pretty sure that is started 1927, so it's got to be 1927-28, that photograph. And the other one that turned up in that set was Alex Herwood here. Again, looking pretty young, I've got to say. If you put that side by side there of the 1930 tour of England by Australia, he's looking a lot older. Now, he started in 1925 playing for Queensland, so he's looking pretty young there. And I say that one there is getting a few lines on his face, so obviously an earlier set or the photographs were taken earlier and produced in 1930, so that's the answer to that. But quite interesting though. I'm just going to go on to the grading situation, which I showed you when I bought the Bill Shankly one the other week. And I was just wondering what they would grade. Firstly, Tedder Beckett there. Well, there's a slight mark there with Tedder Beckett. A little, well, I don't know what it is actually. It's in the photograph anyway, because it's exactly the same in Pete Schofield's book. So that might deduct it from his top marks, but I mean, I can't see anything wrong with that, to be perfectly honest with you. Nice crisp edges and what have you, and pretty white, might be slightly browny, so I think they go up to 10. That might get a 8 perhaps. And Herwood again, he's pretty good, so that might get an 8 as well. But I just never know, because some of those cards, there was if you follow the Love of Cards on Facebook, he was doing a bit the other week about grading, and I got a couple right that he put on there, but the other ones were way out, so I don't quite know how they get on their grading situation. So there's Bill Shankly again. I mean, that's pretty good at the front, but like I say, there was a couple of photo corners on the back. Anyway, so that's a mystery. Whether I'm going to send off one of those cards for grading, I don't know, just for the crack, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, we're going to go on to a bit of Jack Cobbs this week, because I had another Jack Cobbs postcard arrive, which is this one here. I know I've got quite a few, so that was the card, but he's actually wearing his England cap there, which is quite unusual. He's generally wearing his MCC cap, so I've been hunting around to find my postcards of Jack Cobbs. So I'll show you those in a minute, but this one is I don't think that's his signature there somehow, but it might well be. I mean, this has got to be after 1907 anyway, with his England cap. And on the back there, it's whoever went to the Oval this time. He went on Saturday, May the 1st, and that's actually come out as 1920, that postcard. Might be an early photograph obviously, but that's when he went to watch Surrey on every Saturday in May up to June. So there we are. It took a half an hour or so to get that year right, but there we are. So that's a nice one of Jack Cobbs there. So just going on his signature, I've got a couple of these signatures here. Well, that's a very early one, or a Duff one of the two. So I've got Hobbs there. You've got Rushby on that one, that side. Hayes on that one, and Strudwick on that one. They're all pretty good signatures, but as I say, Jack Cobbs is, you know, not his normal stuff. He's got a pretty regular signature, along with Don Bradburn really. So there's a sort of two together, but I don't think they're the same. But anyway, I think whoever ripped out this Edwardian Victorian autograph book, I think he's probably got a criminal record now, I hope. Because I mean, that's a beautiful autograph book he's ripped all those out of. All individual little photo or pictures in there. Probably lithographs on there of a boat there. That one's got a ship on it. Lovely. Absolute criminal damage that was. Anyway, there we are. So anyway, just a few more cards here of Jack Hobbs. Obviously, you see the bits behind me with Jack Hobbs and the lovely photo or print there at the back there with Jack in his MCC cap. This Jack here, probably in his Brighton residence, perhaps, using the typewriter. It's got a Jack Hobbs written at the bottom there, quite a nice one. There's another one here. This is the last one I've done, which is the Beagles postcard. He's got his MCC cap on there, taking the oval, different position. So we've got a slightly different position of the one, slightly different angle of his normal one, which is addressing to face the bowling. And his stance. Another nice one here is just the Parker's Peace one, 1930. He's wearing his MCC cap there again. So quite nice one there with Sutcliffe and Dilip Singhji at Parker's Peace in Cambridge. Just going on to the signature bits again. There's a couple of lovely ones here of Hobbs. That's his really consistent signature for Hobbs. There, that one's what's that, 1923. This one's 24. Another lovely one there of Hobbs. So it's a pretty regular signature. He's got a nice one. This one here, actually, this is in 1907 in Australia, Bendigo gold mine. It's just got Jack on the bottom of this one. It's written out by Jack Hobbs at the back there. Lovely card that. Quite pleased to have that one, I've got to say. I'm on the Jack there, but he's got his mining hat on there. Another one here. This is bareheaded Jack here, but again a regular signature. Another one here. He's got Jack there again, and another one there at the oval. His stance. This one's another one here. He's got his MCC cap on there again. Just standing there with his hands in his pockets. I think that's his Surrey jumper he's got on there. Bareheaded one there of Jack with the Waterman's pens. Nice one there. So regular signature. And an early one here. He's got his Surrey cap on there. Look, nice coloured one for Surrey cap. This is the Valentine's National Series, beg your pardon. Nice coloured one there of Jack. We've got G Hobbs at the bottom there. A well-known mistake there. Another lovely one here from Madras. Who was it? Willie Burke, whose name was, in Madras. This is him and his wife when they were in India, early 30s, when he went over there with Herbert Sutcliffe. I was reading the other day that he refused to play on a Sunday when he was over there in India, so he obviously had a little bit of a religious streak into him, obviously, Jack. So quite a nice one there. And then just to finish off with, we've got this lovely production here by the Star newspaper for his retirement in 1935. This was done, and it's to Jack Moray, who was a mate of his. I'm pretty sure he was South African, Jack Moray. But again, in here it's got a lovely photograph of Jack there, again in his MCC cap. Nice one there. It's got a lovely little write-up of Jack's career. There's the Hobbs gates there, which you've probably seen before, I expect. So that's a nice thing. There's plenty of people there, I've got to say. There's a fair list of all the good and great in the cricket world there. On the top table, who's on the top table? We've got Hammond on the top table. He was next to, who was he next to? Right Honourable Viscount Cobham and Lucien Gore. Stanley Jackson, goodness me, there's a few there. R.S. White, Hammond, Fender, Percy Fender there, Maurice Turnbull. We got Arthur Gilligan, Tennyson, Holmes, Chapman. So it's a pretty comprehensive farewell dinner. There is a little bit of a clip of Jack at that dinner, with a regret that he didn't get his 200th century. But there we are. He was one of, obviously, well, there's rumours that he used to give himself up after he got 100. So he probably could have gone on and on and on, probably batting. But if he gave himself up, so that's that. He could have got 300 hundreds probably. But 100 hundreds after his 40th birthday is just a fantastic unbelievable statistic, really. So it was 197 centuries, but they added the 2 only got in India, which made 199. So the greatest batsman ever, no doubt. Jack Hobbs has obviously Don Bradman was Hobbs was Bradman's hero, should I say. So anyway, enough of that babbling on. Hope you've enjoyed that this week. Fairly shortish one, but hope you've had a good week. And I hope you have a good week next week. Cheers, hope you enjoyed this one.